Welcome to another edition of the SSC TV3 News. We are more than news. We also televise programs, events, and archives that are the lifeblood of our community. Today is Friday, the 1st of June, and I'm Jim Lakey, your host, and these are the features that will be on our show today. First, the Sheppard Mausoleum, and second, the Memorial Day ceremonies. We televise this program live at Friday, 11 o'clock in the morning, which is our new temporary summer schedule. It is also recorded and uploaded to YouTube right after the show. If you cannot watch us live, you can still watch the show at your convenience at sandylandcenter.org. If you have news, public service announcements, or programs that you would like covered, come by the studio at 110 East 3rd or send us an email at ssctv3@gmail.com. We can accommodate those wishing to appear live on the show, those wishing to make a pre-recorded studio video, or those wishing to have a video coverage on a location. At this time, we have a short video featuring some of the sponsors that make this program possible. Have you ever wondered what that little rock building in the center of the cemetery was, why it's there, and the story behind it? Well, TV3 was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time to get those questions answered, which was Monday, May 28th, Memorial Day.
Hi, I'm Alice McMillan Lockridge, and we're here today at Fairview Park Cemetery in St. John, Kansas. We're standing in front of the Sheppard Mausoleum. This is the family burial of a family that was early settlers in St. John. And if you step forward here and look inside, you'll see that there are 7 stones and 7 people buried here. It all starts with the story of O.B. Sheppard. Orville was a mayor of St. John. He was 3 times ran for office 3 times, and during his 3rd time in office, he was in his car driving with his wife. In those days, it was a Model T touring car. And they were driving to Maxville with Millie and her sister. So Millie was... her last name was All, her real name is Permelia, and her sister was my great aunt. And they were on their way to Maxville in their touring car when all of a sudden Millie noticed that their car was getting awfully close to the side of the road. And like lots of wives helping husbands drive, she said, "Oh, honey, you're too close, move over." And he didn't. And she said, "Move over," and he didn't. And when she turned to look at him, she noticed that he was dead across the steering wheel. So the mayor of St. John died on the way to Maxville in a car that was moving, and nobody else in the car, as I understand it, knew how to drive. And so they had to figure out how to stop the car while he was in the way, get out of the car, get him in the back seat, and Millie and her sister got and figured out how to get back to St. John with the car and got him to the office of the doctor and found out he was dead. So they had two sons, which are buried beside their father. Claude married Nellie, and Don married Eva, and they are entombed here too. The first one of the family to die died in 1906, and it was Claude and Nellie's daughter. She died at about a year old. She was crawling around in the house and got into some strychnine and was poisoned and died. So she was probably buried someplace else. And then after Orville died and the family bought this center plot on the highest point in the cemetery area and built this mausoleum to house their family, then they were the first two here. So if you come by, peek in the windows like I have done my whole life, and see where they're buried, and you can look at the flowers that now sit to honor them. So my cousin, Judy Webster Miller, and I met here a few years ago and peeked in the window like we always do, and lots of people have grown up doing. And it was in disarray, and their family hadn't been here for a while, and we said the magic words. Somebody ought to do something about this. And we figured we were somebody, so we decided to take over ownership of this section and take care of it as long as we can. And we hope that you'll all come by and visit the Sheppards and know the history and enjoy a visit to the Fairview Park Cemetery in St. John.
Next, we have a short video featuring some of the sponsors that make this program possible. Please check our bulletin board for further information. Also, let them know that you watched the show and that you appreciate their sponsorship. If you would like to be a regular sponsor of the SSC TV3 News, contact us at ssctv3@gmail.com. Well, now that we're starting our broadcasts to be on Friday, this is sort of the first day of the week for us. So the weather is for part of this week and then the rest of next week until our next broadcast. So today is Friday. It's cloudy, and we're going to have weather 98 degrees, which should be about the warmest day of the whole week. And 67 will be the low. Then tomorrow, there's several days that begin, and they're more seasonable. So Saturday will be windy, 83 will be the low temperature, and the high temperature, and 54 will be the high. And that will be the coolest day of the week that just followed the warmest day of the week. Then on Sunday, sunny, 85, the high, 62 the low. Monday, a possible thunderstorm, 84 the high and 59 the low. And then Tuesday will be sunny, 98 the high, 64 the low. And Wednesday, sunny, 94 the high and 68 the low. And then next Thursday, sunny, 97 the high and 71 the low. So we started out with a high temperature, and toward the end of the week we wind up again with another high temperature. The lunches at the fellowship meals at the Sunflowers are as follows. Monday today is sweet and sour chicken. Tuesday, beef stroganoff and noodles. Wednesday, roast turkey with gravy and mashed potatoes. Thursday, herb-crusted pork chop and sweet potatoes. And on Friday, enchiladas, refried beans with Spanish rice. Then, of course, there are the birthdays of people, and you can have your family on the birthday book if you choose, but we do not want you to ask us to put on a birthday of somebody else. So if it's your family and you want the birthday on, you could just call us at the station or drop in, and we will put you in our birthday book, and your birthdays will be on the TV. And your children sometimes would like seeing their birthday on TV. It's a nice thing to do. Well, let's see. Sunday, we have Mary Green, happy birthday. Tuesday, Jamie Jones, happy birthday. And Ron and Janice Moore, happy anniversary. Wednesday, Amy McVeigh. And Thursday, another anniversary, Mike and Jesse Leroy. Next, we have a video of the Memorial Day ceremony held at 10:30 in the morning, Monday, May 28th, at the St. John Cemetery.
I suppose the wind's going to start. Attention. On this day forever consecrated to our heroic dead, we are assembled once again to express sincere reverence. This monument represents the resting places of many departed comrades who served in all wars. Wherever the body of a comrade lies, there the ground is hallowed. Our presence here is in some solemn commemoration of these men and women, an expression of our tribute to their devotion to duty, to their courage and patriotism. By their services on land, on sea, and in the air, they have made us our debtors. For the flag of our nation still flies over the land of free people. Mark?
Father of us all, in the depth of our silent reverence, we realize the truth of the inspired words, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. As comrade after comrade departs, we march on with our ranks growing thinner. Help us to be faithful unto thee and to one another. Look in mercy on the spouses and children of our departed comrades, we beseech thee, and with thine own tenderness console and confront those who are bereaved. Heavenly Father, bless our country with freedom, peace, and righteousness. Through thy favor, may we meet at last before thy throne in heaven. We praise thy great name forever and ever. Amen.
Members of the VFW, we will now pay our respects to departed comrades. In so doing, we offer solemn tribute to all comrades wherever they rest.
On behalf of the veterans of foreign wars, I place this symbol of our remembrance. I place this symbol of purity at this monument. May each future generation emulate unselfish courage of all men who fought for freedom.
In memory of the heroic dead who have fallen in defense of the United States of America, I place this tribute of our devotion and everlasting remembrance.
Veterans of foreign wars, I place the symbol of eternity. Its color bespeaks life everlasting. As our soldiers, sailors, and Marines have given their lives on land, on sea, and in the air.
On behalf of our glorious republic, for whose integrity our comrades served, I place this emblem of the nation. The flag of our country was theirs to defend. Its glorious colors shall wave over them in death as in life for everyone to behold. To you, comrades who have departed, we render a silent salute. Two. Comrades in the silent land beyond, wherever your mortal remains may rest, these solemn services we hold in tribute to you. Ready? Aim. Fire! Ready? Aim. Fire! Ready? Aim. Fire!
Well, we have a few public service announcements, and one of them is really key. Here we are in the storm season. When the tornado sirens sound, the library doors will be unlocked. The basement will be a tornado shelter. So if you have pets, bring them in a crate, pet carrier, or leash. Plan ahead. The tornado siren sounds roughly 8 minutes before impact. And if you have questions, contact the library at 549-3227. All programs and features are and will be available at Sheppard Center. Just bring us a 32 gigabyte flash drive and we will make you a copy free of charge. They are MP4s in full 1080 high definition quality. If you have items that need to be announced on TV3 or placed on the TV3 bulletin board, send them to ssctv3@gmail.com. As of now, our summer news schedule will be changing to 1 day a week, which will be a Friday program. Join us again on Friday, June 8th at 11 o'clock a.m. If you cannot watch us then, you can watch us at your convenience on the internet at sandylandcenter.org. Typically, the news will be uploaded and available by noon right after the show. To view more of our videos, go to YouTube directly and search for Sandyland's Shepherd's Center. Once you are there, click on the circular black shepherd silhouette at the top of the video list. The next step is to click on Videos, which is just below the Shepherd Center heading. In the upper right, just above the video icons, is the Sort By option. You can choose among the most popular, the oldest or the newest upload date. This can be saved as a bookmark for faster access. Also, the TV3 bulletin board is now on YouTube, along with our news programs and features. As you keep us informed, we will keep you informed, and we thank you for watching today.